Hello guys, Agent Franz here, and for this tutorial I'm going to demonstrate how you can register your intent to sell if you're planning to sell your HDB property in Singapore. So this intent to sell is a new procedure that was implemented by HDB this 1st of January 2018 for all resale flat buyers and sellers. So if you're the seller, you will register an intent to sell, and if you're a buyer, you will register an intent to buy. So let's get started. As you can see from the screen, from 1st of January 2018, resale flat buyers and sellers have to log into the HDB resale portal using their SingPass to start their buying or selling journey. I'll be focusing more on how you could register the intent to sell for your flat. The main purpose of registering an intent to sell is for you to receive instantaneous assessment on your eligibility to sell. Of course, it includes the ethnic integration policy or the PR quota. It will also give you the status of your upgrading and billing upgrading costs, and of course it gives you an idea of the recent transacted prices of nearby flats. Okay, as mentioned, this was just implemented 1st of January 2018. Before the seller grants the option to purchase to the buyers, they have to register an intent to sell with this HDB resale portal, and you can only issue the OTP 7 days after you have registered an intent to sell. And the intent to sell validity is for 12 months. Okay, to register the intent to sell, let's open a browser. Type HDB resale portal and it will give us results, so you just choose the first one. Okay, now we're inside the HDB resale portal. First thing we need to do is to log in with our SingPass. Just choose you are the seller. Log in via SingPass. Okay, key in your login and password. Click login. Key in your OTP. Click submit. Okay, then it will prompt you to whether or not you're buying or selling your flat. So for this case, let's just choose selling. Okay, so this is a step-by-step process. Click register. So as mentioned here, we acknowledge that I have to register my intent to sell at least 7 days before I grant the option to purchase. Click next. Your flat particulars. So it will state here the sellers. Just choose if you're the owner. If you bought the flat with your wife, you need to add the seller. I just do that. It's also the owner, IC. Of course, we're married. So then it will ask you for the question, is the spouse of seller 2 also a co-owner of the flat? Click yes. Okay, click next. Okay. So welcome to part 2. So it will ask you what is your plan after selling your flat. So if you're going to buy a new one, or moving into a resale flat, or moving into a private property, if in this case you're going overseas or settling down in another country, you can just choose moving into a private property, and you can actually skip this next housing address. Click next. You just need to review the details. Flat address, seller particulars. Once it's all done, just click submit intent. HDB will give you a preliminary assessment as to whether or not you're eligible. I'm eligible to sell my flat, the model and everything. And I can download a copy of the OTP that I will use. So guys, don't forget to download this option to purchase. If there's any limitation, remember to check the PR quota. It will also prompt you how to calculate the estimated sales proceeds. Your property agent can assist you in giving an estimated flat resale price. You can click this and it will show you the recent transacted prices in the neighborhood. So let's just check this for the meantime. So it will show us the most recent transactions in the area. So this will give you an idea of how much your flat will be sold in the open market, assuming that you're just aiming for the market rate. Actually, this is where the property agents like myself will be helpful to you, because we are very much exposed on the current pricing on the market. So we can advise you on how much is the price of your flat going to go for. So I already have an idea of how much my flat will be sold. Let's just put a number here. For example, 410. Let's say I have an outstanding loan of $200,000 on my bank loan. I didn't pay for any upgrading cost or resale levy. Let's say I used 100,000 from my CPF, and my wife has also used 100,000 from her CPF. So it will give you a total estimated cash proceeds. So this will be your proceeds from selling the flat. You can either save the PDF or click done. So it's now completed. You have successfully registered your intent to sell, and you can download an OTP. So let's just click this. This OTP will be the document that you're going to use when a buyer shows an intent to buy the flat. Okay, so when you download it, the OTP, you'll have the details here, and the most important thing is this unique serial number on the bottom page. This is unique to the property that you're selling. That's about it. If you find this tutorial very useful, please click the like button. If you have any other questions, you can SMS me. I'll have my contact details on the link description below. So this is Agent Franz again, your Filipino Pinoy property agent in Singapore.